In tonight's video, we talk about what to expect when you're reversing.
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Revelia from ProPhysique.com, and I'm doing things a little differently tonight. Got my iPhone light on my face. You can see my face is all lit up, but that's because I'm doing a video at night so I don't have sunlight. And the reason being is tomorrow morning at 5 in the freaking morning, I gotta catch a flight because I'm headed to Los Angeles. That's right. When this video goes live on Tuesday, we are gonna be doing a meetup in Los Angeles at 8 o'clock at the Promenade. There's a Starbucks in Santa Monica in the Promenade, and myself and Emily Hayden and Lauren Conlon are gonna be there. We're just gonna have a cup of coffee and see who shows up. If anyone wants to hang out, catch up, meet, talk, whatever. If not, just the three of us will have a nice time walking around the Promenade because there's nothing like LA, Santa Monica in the summer once the sun sets. It's just a beautiful, beautiful time of year. I like the weather. Got to get out of this swamp that I live in, that is Florida. So tonight's video is going to be about a discussion that I had today with a client, longtime client who's kind of transitioning. We've been working for a while on building some muscle and reverse dieting, and this is a recurring theme with me with my clients is what to expect when we're going through a reverse diet. And one thing I notice that females typically do is they latch on to a weight early on that they feel is their good weight. Like everybody feels good at this weight, right? And I can relate to that because I definitely have the same thing for me. I know that I feel good at this weight, and when I get to that weight, that's a good space for me to be. I'm a man, so it's a little bit different for me. It's usually a little higher. For women, I feel like they like the weight to be a little bit lower. And so the issue that I'm having with clients, or not even an issue, but the discussion that I've been having on a regular occurrence is, what do we do during our reverse when it's dragging out? Things are going great, but we hit that uh-oh number. That number on the scale that for some of us, mostly women, indicates things are getting out of hand, right? So let's say the number is arbitrarily 130 pounds, right? And we start the reverse diet at 125, and we're adding calories and we're getting stronger and we're feeling great. Everything is happening, and then we hit 131 one day. If we didn't know that the scale said 131 though, everything else indicates lots of success. The way clothes are fitting, the way strength is progressing, the way we feel about our diets day to day, we're not hungry all the time. We can be flexible, we can attend events and not feel restricted. We've learned to balance overall progress without being so militant from meal to meal and day to day, but knowing how to apply that when it's necessary. That to me is a successful reverse diet. That's what tells me that things are going great. So when the number on the scale hits that uh-oh moment, well, sometimes we have to reassess what our uh-oh weight is, because adding muscle, adding lean body mass, adding tissue is really beneficial, especially for the next time you diet down. I've noticed with myself, and I've noticed with many clients that I've worked with, that the longer you go through this process, the more times you go through the process of putting on muscle and dieting down, and putting on muscle and dieting down. Each time you diet down, there's a different look, a different feel. It's hard to quantify in pictures sometimes. They won't always show, but you can tell it, you can feel it. You just have a little bit more density to you, a little bit more hardness. You get a little bit leaner. The scale might not say you weigh any less, but you just feel more dense at the same weight. So expectations for a reverse diet shouldn't be to keep weight the same all the time. We need to understand that for our body to grow, it needs to be anabolic. Anabolic means the body is adding things to it, right? So catabolic means we're losing. Anabolic means we're gaining. So in a reverse diet, although we do want to manage and control the number on the scale, we don't want it just going out of control. We don't want the old school bulk approach. No, we want to focus on controlling the increase on the scale, but allowing it to happen as it needs to, because we all have different muscle building genetics. And if you have the ability to put on muscle and stay just as lean, man, that is some sweet, sweet bodybuilding, right? That is what we want. That is a sweet spot. So again, my message is just for what to expect when you're reverse dieting. Don't hold yourself below your normal number. You know, granted, it might be a problem depending on how quickly we got there, how body composition is looking, how you're feeling, how strength is, how you're adhering to your diet. I'm not saying that it's always a problem. I'm saying there are times that the number on the scale don't mean shit, and that you should focus on all the other things that are going well and not just the number on the scale. Quick announcement. For those that aren't familiar, Lauren Conlon and I just started our podcast, and it is now live. My video from yesterday has a link to it. I'd appreciate feedback. Lauren and I are going to commit to a weekly schedule for the podcast. The weekly schedule will start once we get back from our West Coast trip. And from there, it's just going to boom, because we are going to get into a good rhythm with these podcasts, and I'm very excited about it. Redefine Healthy Radio is something that Lauren and I thought of for a long time now. Came up with the theme and the name on the flight home from Junior Nationals. That's right, when most people are watching movies, we're brainstorming and coming up with ideas. By the time we landed, man, we were so excited. I went and bought all this recording equipment. If you'd like, I could do a video on setting up the podcast. That was not as easy as I thought it would be. I thought we'd just plug 2 mics into the computer and off we'd go. I was wrong. So I could discuss all the equipment that we purchased and how we're going about that in another video. But for now, I just want to say thank you guys. By the time you're watching this video, I am on a flight about to land in Los Angeles. And guess who's picking us up from the airport? That's right, my man, Chad Nutter, the greatest videographer in the history of time. And he is going to document our time in LA, our time in Las Vegas, and all the fun that we're going to have training, lifting, eating, hiking, traveling, meeting, hanging. And I can't wait to see what he puts together, because he puts together an amazing product for my channel. So I'm going to hand over the channel to Chad for the rest of the week. So this will be my last video for a week. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys for 16,000 subscribers. I mean, it's a crazy number to me. Crazy. And I hear people sometimes say to me, oh, you should have more subscribers. I shouldn't have more subscribers. I love the subscribers I have. I've earned every one of them. I value every one of them. I don't need millions of subscribers to be happy. I'm very happy with where we are and how things are going. So let's just keep doing things the way we're doing them, guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.